Now, casualties are also mounting for the Israeli military as Hamas fighters battle troops across the Strip. The Israeli army says 9 of its soldiers were killed on Monday. Sara Khairat has more for us from Tel Aviv. More unwelcome news for the Israeli public, Sara.
Yeah, absolutely. Those number of deaths are increasing by the day since this war started. It's been confirmed that 9 soldiers were killed on Monday, 6 of them by a blast near El Burej camp, which is in central Gaza. And it seems to have happened also near to Israeli reporters being given a tour of what the IDF, rather the Israeli forces, had confirmed yesterday, saying that they had found the largest Hamas weapons factory so far to date since that war started, including, they said, long-range missiles that could target the north part of Israel. And that had happened at a time yesterday where there was a flurry of statements ahead of the visit by the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken in regards to the north, as we've been hearing from our colleagues there earlier, but also as we saw more rockets being fired from Hamas towards those southern towns as well as central Israel, including not far from here in Tel Aviv. When we were doing lives, we saw some of those rockets being intercepted. And this also comes at a time where the military has now said that it's entered a new phase. When they talk about a new phase, they're saying less airstrikes as well as less troops in the Gaza Strip, mostly focusing now on the central part and the southern part of Gaza in areas like Khan Younis, for example. But also, as Daniel Hagari, the spokesman for the Israeli military, confirms that the fighting will continue throughout the rest of the year, which is interesting at a time when they are pulling out some of those troops and those casualties are increasing. We're seeing more of them being killed, but that's expected because as you go further towards the south, it's much more densely populated. The fighters are in close proximity with many of the Palestinians that were pushed and forced out of the north by the Israelis and made to move southwards. It will be interesting to see the developments of these discussions that have happened with the US Secretary of State as he's been meeting the Prime Minister. The US says it wants them to wind down their operations, but the Israelis are saying that it's continuing. However, those casualties now are starting to show how much more difficult it has become for them in the Gaza Strip.
Sara Khairat there for us in Tel Aviv. Thank you.